Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be watching the music video for Warrant's Cherry Pie. Now, I had a food theme poll a little while ago. I don't know when you're going to see this exactly, but it was over the week of Thanksgiving. I went with a food theme, and this wasn't in the poll, but somebody commented this in the comments of that poll. And I do know the song, but I've never seen the video. So I thought that would be new to me and we could watch that together. I guess this is from the 80s, I think. I'll look that up afterwards, but I know a lot of people say don't pay too much attention to videos from the 80s, but if I'm going to guess, I feel like the video is going to be a bit wild. But let's find out. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. I never knew what they said there. She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie, yeah. Wow! Well, swinging on the front pop, swinging on the lawn, swinging where we want, 'cause there ain't nobody home. Swinging to the left. He reminds me of Bret Michaels. I don't even know who he is. I'll check that then. Swinging in the living room, swinging in the kitchen. Most folks don't 'cause they're too busy bitching. Swinging in there 'cause she wanted me to beat her, so I mixed up the batter and she let the beat her. Love scream, you scream, we all scream for her. Don't even talk 'cause I can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah. She's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Sounds creepy. Swinging to the drums, swinging to guitar, swinging to the bass in the back of my car. Ain't got money, ain't got no gas, but we get where we're going if we swing real fast. I scream, you scream, we all scream for her. Don't even talk 'cause I can't ignore her. She's my cherry pie. Cool drink of water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good. The smile, it's sunk in 10 mile wide. It took a second to click. Put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Good song though. Trained professional, swinging in the bathroom, swinging on the floor, swinging so hard, forgot to lock the door. In walking daddy, staying 6 foot 4. Said you ain't gonna swing with my daughter no more. She's my cherry pie. Cool drinking water, such a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah. She's my cherry pie. Put a smile on your face, 10 miles wide. Looks so good, bring a tear to your eye. Sweet cherry pie. Sweet cherry pie. Swing it. I like that the drums were pies. That was great. Another video started playing. So good though. Such a catchy song. No complaints. I don't think they're talking about the same topic that was talked about in Pound Cake. If you know, you know. If you were there, check out that video. I'll pop it in somewhere. But yeah, I mean, this was, let me see, when did this come out? Oh, 1990. I mean, it's just coming out of the 80s, so it probably still has that 80s sound to it. Says international single releases following in September and October the same year, becoming their biggest hit and a classic glam metal anthem. Is glam metal and hair metal the same thing? I feel like they're probably interchangeable, but I'm not sure. But for this being around that time, I mean, I know some videos from back then, it's just like people just doing weird stuff or just kind of, I want to say phoning it in almost, because I know you guys informed me that that was just how you got your music out there. Like if you were able to have a video on MTV, you made the video just to get people hearing your music. But some people had fun with it, and that's why I like videos, because I mean, it just shows another creative aspect, I think, of that part of an artist. Like, yeah, that's not their main thing. They didn't sign up to do music videos. They signed up to make music or perform. I think perform is like the big goal. Everything else is just kind of stuff you have to do usually. But even for like as silly as it was, you know, they put effort into it to make it fun and probably MTV appropriate, because I can only imagine what they could have done with this video. So they kept it interesting, at least. Okay, so this is from songfacts.com. It says the lyrics and video for Cherry Pie are quite comical because they are so obviously about sex. Warrant got away with it because the sexual imagery had double meanings. There was no way to prove they weren't singing about an actual pie. They did have a lot of pie in the video, so maybe it's just about pie, you know? In a 1992 interview with BAM magazine, Warrant's songwriter frontman Jani Lane? Oh, well, that answers my question of who that was. Brett Michaels, similar look to me. A blessing and a curse, that song. I had fun writing it all 20 minutes, and I had fun singing it. Unfortunately, the song rubbed some people the wrong way, and of course, the whole title got out of control. It became the album title, the video title, Cherry Pie this, Cherry Pie that. I had fun recording the tune, but it's probably the last of its type in our repertoire. Huh. I feel like with this kind of a vibe, they have to have more songs like that, right? Or no? I don't know. You guys let me know. So the song was written and recorded in a matter of days in a bid to satisfy their label bosses after the band had wrapped up and turned in their album. Warrant bassist Jerry Dixon told Rock AAA that record was done, and the president of Columbia Records thought we needed one more song, an upbeat anthem, kind of like We Will Rock You, chanting kind of song. And a couple days later, Cherry Pie was written. We set everything up, recorded it, and there wasn't a lot of thought put into it. Isn't that crazy? Like, for a song to get so big, and I feel like this is very well known, for it to just be like thrown together kind of fast. I feel like some people put so much time into songs and thought and feeling, and it might not ever see the light of day, where somebody could be like, oh yeah, we just threw this together and it's just a huge hit that everybody knows. That's pretty good luck. It says the music video is one of the most memorable of the era when MTV was still devoted to the form. The woman in the video is Bobby Brown, who was a winner in the spokesmodel competition of the TV show Star Search. When Jani Lane saw her on the show, Jani Lane, let me know if I'm saying that right. When he saw her on the show, he had the band's manager track her down and cast her in the video, where she playfully teases out all the innuendos in the lyrics. Oh, it says soon after shooting the Cherry Pie video, she and Jani Lane started dating. And in 1991, they got married, but divorced 2 years later. Well, they tried, I guess. Oh no. In a VH1 interview, Lane suggested that he hated Cherry Pie for the fact it defined him and his musical legacy. My legacy is Cherry Pie. Everything about me is Cherry Pie. I'm the Cherry Pie guy. Then, with no apparent sense of sarcasm or hyperbole, Lane added, I could shoot myself in the effing head for writing that song. Oh no. The final statement seemed so emotional and honest that it followed Lane around for a while. Speaking to Blabbermouth, however, he later cleared up the issue and said that he only made such a dramatic statement because he was going through a divorce and his mother had recently passed away. With all the emotional pressure on him, he didn't want to be doing the interview to begin with. You know, push that interview to the side. I'm happy as a clam to have written a song that is still being played and still dug by so many people. It's hard enough to write a song, let alone one that sticks around. Yeah, I mean, I understand if you're going through stressful times, like who wants to talk about cherry pie? If you're the cherry pie guy, like that's not what you want to talk about. And I feel like a lot of times artists just have to like push through whatever they're going through personally to do interviews and stuff like that. So, I mean, to make that big of a statement, I feel like you're just over it. But, you know, it makes sense with that. But yeah, I mean, for the fact that so many people do know that song. I mean, I don't really know a lot of songs in that genre too much. Like I said, I was a Poison fan. I know a decent amount of Poison songs, but I don't really know many other like hair metal or glam metal, I guess you can call it. Let me know if that's the same thing. Bands. And I know this song. I feel like almost everybody knows this song. At least if you're like a certain age, you probably heard it sometime in your life. But it was fun. The video was clever. You know, they put some thought into it, like I said, and I appreciate that for music videos because I genuinely do enjoy music videos. I love live performances and everything else too because you can see what the band has to offer like live and just their energy. But I like the creative aspect to music videos when artists choose to be creative with it. So this was good. I approve of this one. Not like my opinion matters, but you know, I approve. All right, guys, I'll end this one here for now. As always, thank you so much for watching along with me. Let me know what you want me to listen to next, whether it's from Warrant, whether it's from somebody else. I'm always trying to mix things up and keep things fresh and interesting on this channel. But I am curious what else Warrant had to offer, especially since they said like cherry pie, like they didn't do anything like cherry pie again. So what else did they sound like? I want to find out. But that's for another video. I will end this one for real, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.